go ahead and create our budget for the month of August. Today's August 1st, so happy August. And before we get into our whole budget breakdown, I want to show you guys this beautiful planner. This was created by me, and we just recently had a launch, completely sold out. That's my logo back there. It did come with a pen clip right here, and then this was just extra. This was Rachel at Lux Design who made this for me. This card right here I created. I do not have in the shop. Maybe I should bring to the shop, but I created this so I can keep track of how much money I have to put away every month for bills, how much money I have to put away every month for my wallet, for sinking fund, and my holidays binder. And then the Friday and the 10K are just extra. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so when we open the planner, we do have a cash envelope breakdown. If you guys saw my last video where we did a cash stuffing my sinking funds binder video, you'll see that we use this, but this one is just a reusable version. So it came with the planner. You can use as many times as you want. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip to our fixed expense overview. So these are all my bills. So we have our rent. Blue Hen is our trash. I have 2 life insurance. I do pay for Instagram for protection. Delmarva, this is my electricity. Geico is our car insurance. Mazda is our car. Verizon's our Wi-Fi. Artisan or Artisan, I don't even know. This is our water bill. Chesapeake is our utilities. ADT is our security system. And then our T-Mobile. Here for our subscription, we have rent reporting. So I do use a rent reporting that our landlord offers to boost up your credit score. If you guys do have that option, I will highly suggest to do it because this has been increasing my credit tremendously. So look into that. We do have Instagram. I wrote it here and then by mistake I wrote it here, but we're gonna keep it here. I do have Costco. This is annually, so this is not like a monthly thing. I do not include Costco and P.O. Box into my budget. This is more like a sinking funds category. We do have car wash, iCloud. This is insane, $30 for iCloud, but I do need it because I film and take pictures and everything. And also I have my website on my phone, so I need enough storage. And then I have Amazon, and then this is my son's Julian Spotify. Don't even ask. He got a Spotify. Anywho, let's go ahead and flip to the month of August. So every month we have a beautiful dashboard. So this is for the month of August when kids start prepping to go back to school. Parents are going bananas, going school shopping. So that's why we added books. All right. And then this page is where we're going to write all of our bills for this month. I did go over every single bill that I need to pay for this month. And we have totals and due dates. So that's the information we're going to add into this page. So let's go ahead and add that. All right, let's take this pen out of here. And if you guys see, I'm wearing orange. I love this color. It's like one of my favorite fall colors. So we're wearing it because fall is like right around the corner. But anywho, let's go ahead and fold this and write the due date. So the first one we're going to write is for our rent, and the rent is due on the 1st of September. So we're going to write September 1st. And the bill is for our rent. The amount is for $2,800. Is this auto pay? Of course. Okay, the next one is life insurance. So our first life insurance is due on the 7th. So that is August 7th. And this is life insurance number 2. And this is for $16.98. And this is auto pay. The next one is for life insurance number 1. So August 9th. This is life insurance number 1. And this is for $65. Auto pay, yes. Next one is for Amazon. This is August 9th, Amazon. And I've been thinking about cutting this subscription because I barely order from Amazon, but we might just keep it for my husband and my kids. They like to order stuff from Amazon. And this is for $6.99. Auto pay, yes. The next one is for cleaning crew. So I do have somebody come in here every 2 weeks to clean my house because I have really bad allergies, and that is called self-care. Okay. That is not called being lazy. That's called a self-care because I'm caring for myself to not die of allergies. So this is for August 9th as well. August 9th. And we're going to put cleaning crew here, and they do charge $224.48. And this is aside from tip. I think I'm going to have to create an envelope strictly for tipping the cleaning crew because they do an amazing job. So this is auto pay. Yes. The next bill is for Delmarva, and that is my electricity. And this is also August 9th. This is Delmarva. And our electricity bill changes every month. It's never the same. I checked to see how much it is for the month of August. It is $250.13. $250.13. This is auto pay. The next bill is for Tommy's car wash, and that is a car wash that we have over here. We might have to also cut that because we've been noticing that like our car has some, like the paint on the back is like coming off a little bit. I'm like, what the hell? What is going on? What happened to our car? So that is on the 11th, August 11th. And we're going to call it the Tommy's car wash, Tommy's car. And this is for $38.99. This is like unlimited. You can go as many times as you want throughout the month. And that is bad because any little dirt that my husband sees in the car, he's like, oh, well, you need to go to car wash. Like, no, you can go and grab a tissue or even a sock and wipe it. But Tommy's car wash, $38.99 a month. Our next bill is our car. So this is also due on the 11th. And this is for our Mazda car. $288.55. And this is auto pay. The next one is our car insurance, and that is also due August 11th. And we have Geico. Our car insurance is $469.45. And this is auto pay. Next is our Verizon, which is our Wi-Fi, and this is due on the 14th. So August 14th, Verizon Wi-Fi. And this is for $49.99. So this is for our Wi-Fi. We do not have cable. We barely even watch TV. And if we do watch TV, it's from like YouTube or whatever, wherever my husband streams from. But we barely watch TV, or at least I don't. So Verizon is $49.99, and it's only for Wi-Fi. Our next bill is for ADT, and this is our security system. This is due on the 21st, so August 21st. ADT, and this is for $65.99. Auto pay, yes. Our next bill is our water bill, and this is due August 26th. And this is called the artisan or artisan. I don't know, but we're gonna call it artisan. And this is for pay $127.24, and this is auto pay. Next is our utility, and this is Chesapeake, and it is due on the 26th, so August 26th. Chesapeake, and this is for $31.22, and it is auto pay. The next one is for our cleaning crew, so 2 weeks after the 9th. I think it's like 24, but we're going to put August 26th, and this is the cleaning crew, and this is for $224.48. Auto pay is yes. Next is Instagram, and this is August 29th. And this is only for protection to not get scammed and all that good stuff. And this is for $14.99, and this is auto. And then last but not least is our T-Mobile, our phone bill, and I do have a family plan. So I have myself, my mom, and my husband. So this is due August 29th. We're going to write T-Mobile, and this is for $162. This is auto pay, yes. Okay, so these are all my bills. I don't have any credit card debt or student loan debt. In fact, we just paid off our student loans recently, and I'm waiting for the Experian report to update so I can see how my credit score is going to be. I know it's going to like bring it down a little bit because when you make big payments like that, it brings it down at the beginning and then it comes right back up. But I am dying to see my report where I no longer see the debt of my student loan. So stay tuned for that. I will be sharing that information. So let's go ahead and add this up to see how much our bills for the month of August will be. Okay, so I have my handy dandy calculator here. So we're gonna do 2,800 plus $16.98 plus 65 plus 699 plus 224.48 plus 250.13 plus 38.99 plus 288.55 plus 469.45 plus 49.99 65.99 127.24 31.22 224.48 14.99 and 162. So our total is $4,836.48. That's the information we're going to write down here. 4,836.48. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and set up our monthly page and then do our paycheck breakdown. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. All right, this is my monthly budget sticker book, and we are coming out with a newer version. But I still have mine. So let's do for the month of August. I do have one of these pluckers for your eyebrows. I lost my pink one, which was sharper, but whatever works. Today's August 1st, and today's Friday. So we're going to do one. I'm going to go ahead and speed up this process so you guys are not here like, oh my goodness. And I am going to put a little background music so you guys can entertain yourself listening to that while I do this. Okay, so be right back. I might go too fast. I don't care about those limits, 'cause I want this to last like nothing ever lasts before. I might go too fast. Suddenly I feel so rich, but I don't know nothing. Oh, I can't let this slip, no. I gotta seize the moment. Have you even known? Okay, look how beautiful it looks. Very nice and aesthetic. The next thing we're gonna do is add bill due. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have bills due on the 7th. We also have bills due on the 9th. We have bills due on the 11th. We have bills due on the 14th. We have bills due on the 21st. We have bills due on the 26th. If you guys hear the ding, we had our harvest box launched today and orders are still coming in. And then we have bills due on the 29th. and of course for our rent, and we add this for every month. So this will be for September. It's on a Monday, and we're gonna put it here. Okay, let's go back to August. Okay, and that is how our spreadsheet looked for the month of August. Now, I do pay myself every month, so I pay myself once a month for my shop. My shop is my full-time job, so we do get paid on the 1st, which is today, and that's my income. So I take this amount, whatever I pay myself for, and I spread it out throughout the whole entire month for every single bill to cover every bill, my sinking funds, my wallet, my 10K, my Friday. But for the sake of this video, so you guys can kind of get an idea on how to do your own budget if you don't get paid monthly and you get paid, let's say, weekly or bi-weekly, we're going to start doing our budget every 2 weeks. So we're going to grab this black one here. We're going to pay ourselves every 2 weeks, right? So that would be like the 15th. Boom, boom. Now let's go ahead and move on to our paycheck breakdown. Here is where you would enter all of your bills. So for the first page, we have paycheck breakdown A plus B. And that means that you're going to cover your fixed expenses first, your bills, right? Your variable expenses, which is your daily expenses. And then you're going to move on to paycheck breakdown C and D, which is to cover your debt, credit card, student loans. And then you're going to move on to D, which is our sinking funds and future savings. So let's go ahead and do that. But before we do that, I do want to show you guys something for those who have the sticker book on how to use the color dots. So you basically, let's flip back to this page. So basically with this paycheck, which is the pink, you're going to pay all the bills from this day, the 1st, all the way up until the day before your next paycheck, right? So you will grab these pink dots and you will add it to bills due here, bills due here, and then bills due here. So anything that has the pink dots will be covered with this paycheck. And then we'll use the black dots for paycheck number 2. And you're going to pay any bill that's due from the 15th until the next paycheck. So from the 15th to the 28th, you would do. So you will pay here the 21st and the 26th. The 29th will be our next paycheck, right? So paycheck number 1 for September. But since we have 5 weeks in the month of August, it will land on the 29th. Okay, let's go ahead and go back. My pen. So for paycheck number 1, the date is August 1st. So we're going to write August 1st. Paycheck number 1. And I am paying myself for $3,152. So that is how much we will be working with. So the first thing we're going to do is cover any bills from this Friday until the next paycheck, which is when I will pay myself again. So from the 1st to the 14th, if we look back here, you can always write down the rent and the amount into these, but I rather not, just so it can look cleaner. So what I do is that I just go back. So from the August 1st to the 14th, I'll look here, and that's why I put these in order. So from the 1st of August, not September, so August. So we will start with August 7th all the way up until August 14th, and we will add this amount. So let's add those bills that we added up. Tommy's. And this is for $38.99. We also have our Mazda. This is for $288.55. Our life insurance number 1. And this is for $65. We have life insurance number 2. This is for $16.98. We also have our Amazon and this is for $6.99. We then have our cleaning crew, and this is for $224.48. And then we have Delmarva, an order came in, and this is for $250.13. We also have our Geico, and this is for $469.45. And then last but not least, we have our Verizon, and this is for $49.99. Okay, let's add that up. $38.99, $288.55, $65, $16.98, $6.99, $224.48, $250.13, $469.45, $49.99. That is a total of $1,410.56. Now we're gonna take this total and reduce it from our paycheck. Okay, so this is gonna be minus $31.52. So we have left $1,741.44. Now the next thing we're gonna do is cover our variable expenses, which is our daily expenses. And we're gonna go based on my table of content for my wallet. So we have groceries, and this is $400. We have gas. This is for $80. We have self-care for $100. We have spending for $150. And then we have kiddos for $100. Now, let's add that up, even though we have the amount here. So 400 plus 80 plus 100 plus 150 plus 100, that is 830. Total 830. And now we're going to take that amount and reduce it from whatever we had left. So 1741.44 minus $830, and we're left with $911.44. Okay, so now we're going to take that amount and cover our sinking funds. Okay, we're going to write the same information here just so it can look nice. August 1st, this is paycheck 1 for $3,152. All right, so I don't have any debt, so this is going to stay blank. And we're going to add our sinking funds. So let's go ahead and grab my binder and go based on my table of content. And that is why I love having a table of content, so I don't get confused. Okay, so category month ahead is the first one, month. And this is 4. And we divide 314 into 2 since we're doing twice, is 157. Emergency, this is $39. So we're dividing the amounts into 2 because we're budgeting, we're cash stuffing twice. Okay, personal savings is also $39. Kiddos savings is for $20. Cart maintenance is for $39. Annual fee is for $7. Birthday is for $25. Pet is for $31. Christmas is for 116 divided by 2, $58. Adventure is for $39. And then Just Because is for $12. I almost forgot. We got to add the Friday. So we're going to add Friday here. And next Friday is the 8th. So we're going to add $8. And then for a 10K challenge, we're adding $200. And then our holiday binder is getting $220. So now let's go ahead and add that up. So we have 157 plus 39 plus 39 plus 20, 39, 7, 25, 31, 58, 39, 12, 8, 200, and 220. And that is a total of $894. Okay, so I made a little mistake. I had to go back. But the total is $894. And we did say that we only have $830 to that we have left to cover this. But what we're gonna do is add it here because maybe it was an error that I made. So $894 minus $830, we just need to add an extra $64. So we're gonna put 0 here, and we have to add 64. So plus 64. So 64 plus 3152. So in reality, we do have to take out 3216. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and close this. As I'm editing this video, I realized I made a huge mistake. So let's go ahead and fix that. I'm like, wait a minute. So let's see. Paycheck breakdown. Okay, right here. We said we had to add another 64. Absolutely wrong. So I was going based on this number instead of this one, what was left. So let's go ahead and add this up again. Also, I forgot to add back to school. So back to school is $16. We didn't add it. So if we add this up, is 157 plus 39, 39, 20, 39, 7, 25, 31, 58, 39, 12, 8, 200, 220, and then 16. And that is a total of $910, and that's what we have left here is $911 with 44 cents. And this is why it's good to look over your budget to make sure everything is good. So what I'm going to do is I have white out. I'm going to white this out right here and just keep it like this. We will be doing weekly recaps where I go over what I spend in a week. And this is where we go into this spent this week. We'll write down all the transactions of what we spent throughout the week. And at the end of the month, we do have, so we have our sinking funds tracker and also our debt paid trackers. I do not have any debt, so I will be using this page only. We will write down all of our sinking funds and then the starting balance for the month of August, our ending balance going into September, and then our progress and how much we save for the month of August. So that is it for today, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in 2 or 3 days. Love you guys. Adios.